The iPhone 17 series might still be months away, but that hasn't stopped the rumor mill from kicking into high gear. With leaks surfacing left and right, we're getting a clearer picture of what Apple might have in store for its next flagship lineup. And if these reports are to be believed, the iPhone 17 could bring some of the most significant upgrades to the base models in years, especially when it comes to the display and connectivity. One of the biggest rumored changes is the introduction of a 120Hz promotion display on the standard iPhone 17 and the new iPhone 17 Air, which is expected to replace the Plus variant. For years, Apple has reserved promotion for its Pro models, while the regular iPhones have been stuck with a 60Hz refresh rate. In contrast, many Android phones, even budget ones, have been offering higher refresh rates for a while now. If this rumor turns out to be true, it would finally bring a smoother, more premium display experience to Apple's non-Pro models. This improvement is reportedly made possible by Samsung's high-performance M14 OLED panels, which Apple is rumored to be using across the entire iPhone 17 lineup. These M14 panels were first introduced in last year's iPhone 16 Pro models and offer a 30% increase in brightness and improved longevity compared to the older M13 panels. The fact that Apple is bringing this technology to all iPhone 17 models suggests that the company is looking to blur the line between its standard and Pro devices in terms of display quality. This means that, at least in some respects, the regular iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air could have a better display than Samsung's highest-end flagship. That's an unusual and unexpected shift, considering that Apple usually lags behind Samsung in display technology, given that Samsung is the industry leader in OLED panels. Beyond just making things look smoother, a 120Hz promotion display would also enable Apple to introduce an always-on display on the standard iPhone models. With a variable refresh rate that can drop as low as 1 Hz, users could finally have widgets, the clock, and notifications visible on the lock screen, even when the phone is locked. Until now, this feature has only been available on Pro models, and its introduction to the standard iPhone lineup would make the experience feel a lot more modern and competitive. Of course, an upgrade like this comes with a cost, quite literally. Apple has kept the pricing of its standard iPhones fairly stable over the last few years, but adding a 120Hz display and promotion could lead to a price increase for the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air. Given Apple's history of maintaining strong profit margins, it wouldn't be surprising to see a bump in cost, though whether users are willing to pay more for these long overdue improvements remains to be seen. While the display upgrade is getting a lot of attention, it's not the only major change Apple is reportedly making. The company has been steadily moving toward designing more of its components in-house, and that trend looks set to continue with Wi-Fi chips in the iPhone 17 series. Just recently, Apple introduced its C1 modem in the iPhone 16e, marking a major step toward reducing its reliance on third-party suppliers for cellular connectivity. Now, according to new reports, Apple is ready to replace Broadcom's Wi-Fi chips with its own in-house design across the entire iPhone 17 lineup. This means that not just the standard iPhone 17, but also the iPhone 17 Air, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max would all feature Apple's own Wi-Fi solution. This is a bold move, considering that Broadcom has been supplying Apple with Wi-Fi chips for years, but Apple has been on a mission to control more of its hardware stack, and this could be a strategic step in that direction. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo has hinted that this switch will enhance connectivity across Apple devices, though what that actually means in practice is still unclear. One of the big questions is whether Apple's Wi-Fi chip will bring improvements to battery life and network performance. The C1 modem already helped optimize battery efficiency, so there's reason to believe Apple's Wi-Fi chip could follow suit. If Apple manages to improve power efficiency while also boosting Wi-Fi speed and stability, this could be a win for iPhone users, especially those who rely on their phones for high-speed internet access. So, what this means for the iPhone 17 lineup. Between the promotion display upgrade, the introduction of Samsung's M14 OLED panels, and Apple's move toward in-house Wi-Fi chips, the iPhone 17 series is shaping up to be a major step forward, especially for non-Pro users. For years, one of the biggest criticisms of Apple's base iPhone models has been their stale 60Hz display, which felt outdated compared to Android competitors. If these rumors are true, the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air could finally feel like flagship devices, rather than being overshadowed by their Pro counterparts. That being said, none of this is confirmed yet. Apple is known for keeping things under wraps until the official launch, so while these leaks seem promising, we'll have to wait until September 2025 to see what actually makes it into the final product. But if these rumors do turn out to be true, Apple might be delivering one of the biggest non-Pro iPhone upgrades in years. The only question left is, are you ready to pay a little extra for it? Let us know it down below in the comments section. Now for those excited about the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, we're diving into the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide if it's worth the wait. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any updates. First up, the iPhone 17. It features a 6.1-inch Super Retina OLED display, and for the first time ever, Apple is upgrading it to a 120Hz LTPO display. It comes with a resolution of 1179 by 2556, protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, and delivers a peak brightness of around 3000 nits. We also get an improved Face ID sensor, which may allow Apple to shrink the size of the dynamic island. The selfie camera is upgraded to a 24-megapixel shooter, while the rear houses a dual-camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens. Powering the device is the M19 chipset, paired with 8 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. A 3600 mAh battery supports 35 watts fast charging. Connectivity features include 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. The iPhone 17 will ship with iOS 19 and is expected to start at $850, launching in mid-September 2025. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Plus. The iPhone 17 Plus upgrades to a 6.7-inch Super Retina OLED display with the same 120Hz LTPO technology. It offers a resolution of 1290 by 2796, is protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, and has a peak brightness of 3000 nits. Like the standard model, it features an improved Face ID sensor, a 24-megapixel selfie camera, and a dual rear camera system with a 48-megapixel primary and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens. It's powered by the M19 chipset, 8 gigs of RAM, and up to 1 terabyte of storage. A larger 4700 mAh battery supports 35 watts fast charging. Connectivity remains the same, and it will also ship with iOS 19. The expected starting price is $950 with a mid-September launch. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Pro. The iPhone 17 Pro sports a 6.3-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display with a resolution of 1206 by 2622. Protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, it also boasts a peak brightness of 3000 nits. A major change here is the under-display Face ID sensor, meaning the dynamic island could be gone. Instead, Apple may go for a centered punch-hole camera, which is a 24-megapixel selfie shooter. On the back, we get a triple camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide, a 48-megapixel periscope lens, and a LiDAR scanner. The device is powered by the 2nm M19 Pro chipset, comes with 12 gigs of RAM, and offers up to 1 terabyte of storage. A 3600 mAh battery supports 50 watts fast charging, and it includes 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. Pricing is expected to start at $1,050 with a mid-September launch. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Finally, the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It boasts a massive 6.9-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display with a resolution of 1320 by 2868. It's protected by the next-gen ceramic shield and supports a peak brightness of 3000 nits. Like the Pro model, the Pro Max may feature an under-display Face ID sensor, eliminating the dynamic island in favor of a punch-hole selfie camera, which is upgraded to 24 megapixel. The rear camera system consists of a 48-megapixel primary, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide, a 48-megapixel periscope lens, and a LiDAR scanner. Under the hood, the 2nm M19 Pro chipset is paired with 12 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. Powering the device is a 4700 mAh battery with 35 watts fast charging. It includes 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to start at $1,250, launching in mid-September. Overall, the iPhone 17 series brings significant upgrades in hardware and subtle design refinements. However, given the similarities to previous models, those with an iPhone 16 may not feel the need to upgrade. But for anyone with an older device or looking to switch to an iPhone for the first time, this could be a fantastic option. With the launch still months away, more leaks are sure to surface, and we'll keep you updated as they come in. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. See you for the next time. Peace out.